What's up everybody, welcome to another FIFA 21 tutorial video. In this one we're going to learn about free kicks. In one of the previous videos, one of you guys asked if we can make a free kick tutorial and today's your lucky day. Before we get started, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe with bell notifications on so that way you guys can get up-to-date videos right when they're posted. Now let's get started. We're going to learn two free kicks in this video, the basics, the fundamentals, which we're going to master to make more advanced free kicks easier to learn and understand. Before we get started, we got to look at one new mechanic that was added to FIFA 21. And that is positioning a player relative to the ball. For this video, this won't be that important, but you can experiment with this to get better results. So let's understand how this works. By flicking your right analog stick left or right, you can move the player between three different positions. Right next to the ball, the default position that you're used to, as well as right in front of the ball. These will give you different advantages and different spins based on the positioning of the player, so that way you can play around with it and fine-tune your free kick. Now let's get started on the two free kicks we're going to learn. These are two of the basic free kicks. They're very easy to perform, but they will help you understand and master the fundamentals, and the other free kicks, the more advanced ones, will be easier to grasp in the future. We're going to start off with the topspin free kick or the dipping free kick. This one is probably the easiest free kick in the game, but it's also one of the most effective and easiest to execute, so that way you can score a lot of goals. This free kick only requires a few different controls. First, aim with your left analog stick. You want to pick a position that's just above the net, then you're going to hit your shoot button and hold it for about 1 to 3 bars depending on how far you are from the net. For this particular free kick, it's very easy to score, so don't feel that you have to be exact. But play around with it so that way you can understand the mechanic better. After choosing the appropriate amount of power, you're going to flick your right analog stick forward. This will put topspin on the ball and add a little bit of a dip. Then, right before your player shoots the ball, hit the shoot button one more time and the target will light up. The target will light up green if you were very close to hitting the ball and your player is aimed properly, yellow if the aim could be a little bit off, and red if the aim wasn't good. All three of these options will result in a more accurate free kick than not hitting that shoot button. So don't forget guys, that's how you'll get that aim nice and locked in. There you guys go, that free kick was quite easy to understand. Now let's look at one that's similarly easy, but not exactly the same, and that's the curve free kick or the side spin free kick. This free kick will add a little bit of spin and the ball will go in a rotating motion from where you start to where you end. So let me explain how this works. It's going to be the same. You're going to use your left analog stick to aim the ball, but this time instead of aiming above the net, you're going to aim to the side. The easiest way to start understanding how this free kick works is to use a left-footed player on the left side and a right-footed player on the right side. But you don't have to stick to this. You can switch it up, you can pick your best free kicker. So aim at the post that's on the outside of the goal. This is a rough idea, it's not the best aim, but to get started and learn how much you need, this is a good place to start. It's a good reference point. So let's aim at the post that's outside the goal, and all we're going to do is hit it for 1.5 to 3 bars of power like we did before, and this time instead of flicking the right analog stick forward, we're going to curve it around from bottom to top. If we go, we'll go right for a right-footed player and left for a left-footed player. This will make the target point an arrow towards the net. If it points away from the net, that means you use the wrong type of curve. So make sure that you always curve it towards the net from the pole. Once you've aimed the ball and chosen the curve, the last thing to do is the same as before and hit that shoot button one more time, right before you strike the ball. Again, green means good aim, yellow means not so good aim, and red means bad aim, but all three options are better than not hitting it one more time. So make sure you guys don't forget that. And that's pretty much it. So as you guys can see, these free kicks are very easy to execute. These free kicks are very basic, but they do show you how the fundamentals work. And if you master these, the more advanced free kicks will be a lot easier to learn. That's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. Make sure you guys smash that like button if you haven't already, and subscribe to this channel with bell notifications on so that way you get the latest videos right when they come out. Also guys, I stream every Sunday at noon Central Time, so make sure you guys tune in. I'll play FIFA, maybe some Among Us, maybe some Fortnite. It really depends. So hop on, maybe we can play a game or two against each other. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.